Hey you folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization V. We're playing as the Netherlands here on Emperor difficulty, and we've actually taken out two different neighbors at this point. Egypt still exists, so we have their capital. Brazil does not exist. But they were mean to me, they denounced me. You know, that was very rude of them. Yeah, we'll plantation there, that's fine. Yeah, you built your road, which is groovy. Losing grass on Florence. Enough to them. That's, look at the font. Okay. That's fine, but extra 10 happiness is great. My cities are currently not on avoid growth, although Amsterdam was set on production focus. I'll probably put you back on default. You can build the Petra? Oh, right, I do have two desert tiles right there. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, but do we have a tile to build it on? This is not Civ 6 and 7. You don't need a tile to build it on. It only boosts 2 tiles. I mean, it's fun to build for the memes and things, but I don't know if it makes sense. Do we grab the religious ones? Do I take the national epic? We don't have great people production much right now. I think what we need is the workshop for some production. I'm going to build that first. For sure. Just fortify. If we never get into another war this game, I think that'll be fine. All right, you got your workshop, which is great. We could, I mean, we'll want the Writers Guild, Artist Guild, presumably, and maybe run some specialists, but how's our trade routes? Okay, we're capped. We can do growth now, so I think aqueducts are okay. We got the extra happiness. And once we meet the other continent, then we'll have even more trading partners. You have some iron now, which is good. Let me get you to swing over here to improve this, please. Kind of don't want to automate anyone until the road connection is finished.
The only thing that saves us from the bureaucracy is its inefficiency.
Yeah, food from farms increased by 1 in tiles with access to fresh water. So this, because we've got a ton more food about to come in, we might be able to convert more farms to something else. All right, I'm going to automate you. Right, so this is a freshwater farm. You can see the extra food. Like, this may be what we do is we go and replace this with a trading post. Or maybe what we do is we hope we get some more academies, but our great person generation is not very good. But we're getting education in 13 turns, which is lovely. We'll spam out a ton of universities, and then an Oxford as well. Oh, Ria's back to building walls, right, because this has been auto-queued. Oh, no! Oh, you need to be annexed. Yes. I'm going to annex you now. Set to default focus. And build the courthouse first. Offset the unhappiness from being annexed like that. No city-states seem to want a trade route. But do you want a road? Sophia? Okay, we can consider that. Do I just want to go and shove some production in somewhere? We've got positive money. You know what? Maybe... the production in Rio. Yeah, shave 7 turns off of that. Okay, that's huge. 1/3 of the production time has been ripped off of that. Yeah. Okay, that's well worthwhile. And then you're there. I don't think you're automated. No. When you finish this, I could build a road to Sofia with you. Okay. It'll be a little bit, but that's okay. Would you do incense? Probably not. It was 4 gold per turn. I mean, I guess I'll take it. Would you do 5? Would you do 6? No. Let's do 5. Alright. Kamandu wants a trade route. Okay, well, that wasn't there last time there was a trade route available. Heroic Epic is done. So, actually, Utrecht, what I'm going to do is put a little reminder that this is a good mill city. So, we'll want to keep the production relatively good, which should be okay. It's got some more hills and things like that. Like a little decent food base, although no fresh water. I wonder if it's worth chopping this forest for a farm, because it'll have fresh water from this and that as well once the borders expand out. It could be. Do we get our temples going on? Honestly, yeah, if we're going to do anything religiously, I should go and get all those up. Paulo wants gems. They're city's best friends. Sao Paulo did just build a circus, which is actually great. Keeping that happiness up a little bit higher. Continue trying to grow a little bit. Egypt with this like permanent settler just looking for something.
La France t'offre cette
Would you do 5?
exceptionnelle.
Cool. You're denouncing me, Egypt. All right. The problem is you're going to denounce me probably for the entire game, which might not be good for my diplomatic situation, but we'll see. Machu Picchu. Gold from city connections. We could use more faith, and then the free great profit to kickstart some conversions is really interesting. There's a good chance we're going to get competed for these religious wonders, so maybe this isn't great. I feel like there was something else I was going to... Oh, yeah, I have enough money. Kaisel. We'd actually get more if we just waited for 1,000, but it's really far away. This is only friendship, but it's not alliance. Okay, maybe I'll just save the money.
La France.
Yeah, mutual open borders is fine. Let's stay friends, Napoleon. Malacca desires marble. Sounds very nice. Yeah, the production boost there I think is good. Aqueduct is finished, which may or may not have been the most useful thing in the universe. Let's go for the temple. Although we are going to maybe switch over to university building in a couple of turns here. You can be automated. Right, so you finished that. What I'm going to do... Now, it'll cost us some in road maintenance. Oh, wait. Oh, it's Sophia that wanted the road connection. I think... Did I get it wrong? Or was it always Sophia? Or was it Kathmandu and then that expired? Entirely possible. Alhambra's been built. Okay.
Education is the best provision for old age.
Yeah, so we want University of Roar so that we can then build Oxford. Angkor Wat, I don't know if it was built. I don't know how important it is for us. Yeah, go crazy on universities, please. And part of me is thinking we go to astronomy. First of all, we do have some places to build the observatories. And then, yeah, we can caravel to meet the other continent. Backfill some tech over here. That'll be our way into Renaissance, unless... That's a good point. I could acoustic. So that's Renaissance in 20 turns, which is exactly when I get my no social policy, which is when I can go into rationalism. I already have this. You know what? I think that's the important thing. I think that's the key right there. Who dis? Kathmandu, can you reach from here? You can. Okay, they do want a trade route, so let's do that. Yeah, we'll see about getting to $1,000 and then maybe doing a spend. Although, I think when we go into the next era, we'll get a little bit less from the city-states. I think you need the library to build the university, yeah. So we have to go down that route. Because I'm going to want to build Oxford. Okay, you are going to route to here. University, the Hagia Sophia, which means not building university right now, but I guess that's going to be fine. We'll need a few extra builds and thieves anyway. Do I want to go and annex something? How important is it that we stay happy? I guess I'll still be happy. If I annex Sao Paulo, we'll still be happy. So let me do that. Switch it to default focus. I'm still going to get the courthouse in there first, or am I? Maybe I may have wanted to not annex you right now, actually. For Oxford. Maybe I'll just send a production trader out to you when one becomes available. My new Lex elsewhere for something. Oh, for the culture? Yeah. Okay. On the coast. Hold on. Sao Paulo's on the coast, but I don't think I'll be able to reach you with this. No. Do we maintain this? We're not getting as much science. The gold is still nice, but not as much a big deal. I think I'm going to send the production to Thebes. For at least one cycle. Which will help us with the science rate. And again, it's really important. Okay, it's 15 turns away to the culture. I was going to say, it's really important that we get this before the social policy ticks. Because without mods or something, I don't think you can store social policies. I think you used to be able to. You could like force the end turn skip with like shift enter. Maybe you still can. I don't know. But my feeling is that I don't think that's allowed anymore. Yeah, let's get the university in there. Great mosque was built. Okay, well that wasn't the one we were building, right? Go for university now. Yeah. I mean, you're going to finish ahead of some of the others. That +8 production is pretty huge. There. Oh, negative money. So maybe I won't turn on the avoid growth at this point. They're going to do a soft avoid. They won't not grow, but they are prioritizing not, doing too much food. Go for the university. That's important. I mean, what I'd like is the incense. Why do you ask so much? I guess you can't ask me for money. Okay. Would you do 5 gold per turn? Yeah. Okay. How about for sugar as well? Okay. And there we go. We got $1,000. Oh, they're not looking for gold anymore. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, what I might end up doing is when Sao Paulo finishes the library, I might just buy the university there. Hagia Sophia in 2 turns. Saving the rate of profit, which is probably, actually, we probably want to go to missionaries instead. So missionary cost goes up with age. So we want missionaries earlier. And then great profit cost, I don't think goes up with age, it just goes up with everyone that you get. And I wanted one to go and evolve our religion, but now we got one from here. You need to construct a university, please. And the missionary, I'm going to go and just spread. You do have religion over here, so I should really try to probably get mine established in the north first. Or we could wait and then do Inquisition. We could spread religion, but no, we're going to enhance religion, which gives us, you need to enhance once to do Inquisition, I think. Temples provide culture. That's awfully nice. We do have a few world wonders. I think Divine Inspiration will give us more than the drama here. Production, I mean, that's nice. Growth rate for city if not in war. That is actually insanely good. I think I'm going to take the faith. Oh, right. I forgot you got the discount here. I should have waited, I suppose. Do we want... Let's go for a stronger spread. Is it already gone? Because we have further spread. We don't have stronger spread. I don't know whether we need further spread. Maybe I'll take Messiahs because I'll probably invest in the Great Prophets later. Because already at 300, the missionaries actually aren't that cheap. Okay, let's do that. And yeah, let me do the Great Prophet thing. I don't think we need Inquisitors right now. I don't think there's a foreign religion actually like in charge anywhere. Okay, you have decent production. I could just go and slap down Angkor Wat here. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It would be nice to have. I mean, we've got a few good buildings to build here, too. I think I'm going to try an Angkor Wat. So what's your production compared to the capital? 18. 32. That is a lot more. Nah, never mind. You do have a trade route that comes out of here, actually. You know what? If we're going to do international land trade routes, Utrecht's probably a good place for them to come out of. I mean, you're landlocked, first of all. And you're close to a few things. I don't know if city-states counts for that. So it will not be a majority, unfortunately. I need one more spread. And then it will be. Then we'll get a little bit of pressure here. There we go. We got a connection to Sao Paulo, so hopefully it'll slowly spread here. But yeah, we're getting more from Islam, from Heliopolis, almost certainly. Caravan here. No one's got a trade route they're looking for. You don't have the caravanserai yet, or caravanserai yet. Oh, okay. I can send you to Rio. Oh, that would bring the religious pressure to me. You know what? I like that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. No longer friends with Cat. There's acoustics, there's Renaissance era, and we're 3 turns away from our policy. Civic, I'm just checking. Everyone's on default focus, and no one's avoiding growth. Okay, that's good. Let's go up towards astronomy. It's going to be a bit of a push, but I want to meet the other continent and open up some more trade. Oh, we have a spy. I think what I need is a defensive spy. I don't want to hurt our relations, and I'm not convinced that Napoleon's doing that good tech-wise. We're number 2 in actually, Napoleon has more tech than we do. Because this literacy is based on how many techs that you know. So we have, I think we've learned 33% of all techs. They have 35. There must be a head just by 1. And honestly, it might just be optics, which are super cheap. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to spy on them. I mean, we probably have different ones. Could you move? I'm trying to set up a trade route to you. I'm just going to wait 1 turn and hope you move.
La France t'offre cette
Yeah, would you give me more though?
exceptionnelle.
Just 3. Tell you what, if I ask you for 4.
La France t'offre cette proposition
Well, I may as
exceptionnelle.
have the extra copper. I mean, is it benefiting them more? Like, part of me is like, well, it's just sitting around uselessly right now, right? But is that too cheap? I'm going to say it's fine now. Hopefully we find those overseas trade partners. Yeah, would you do 5 for this? I still like your incense. There you go. You moved. Perfect. Then what I want to do is just finish that. University's done. Lovely. You actually have more production than Utrecht, as it turns out. I think it still makes more sense. Actually, yeah, you'll build Machu Picchu, because I think it needs, yeah, it needs to be a mountain. So tell you what, why don't you go and build Angkor Wat? Sistine Chapel is pretty good. I do like this, though. Am I going to go cultural victory? No. Am I? No. Am I going to go religious? No. I want to go space. Which I think... Oh, Egypt did find a place to plop down a city. Good for them. Let's get some just basics over here. You know what it's time for you to do? Go ahead and get your workboat. Now, I have a lot of money. Maybe I should be rushing things. I'm kind of just waiting for these city-states to start asking for money again. That's kind of my goal here. All right, we're going to go into rationalism. So first of all, we get 10% more science as long as we're happy, which unfortunately we're not. Unlocks the porcelain tower, which is really good. And generally speaking, we want to go through that tree. But yeah, you know what I should do? I should go at this point. I will throw the avoid growth on everywhere because we're going to try to slip back into happiness, and we'll try to keep a bit of a happiness buffer as well. Oh, that's right. Hold on. The other thing I was going to do, I was going to buy the university here in Sao Paulo, which I think is the last university we need. Let's try for this wonder anyway. We're obviously going to want to get our Oxford going. I really want the cocoa is what I want.
Nous refusons.
We won't even do that.
Nous refusons.
All right, fine. But my patience with you is wearing thin there, Napoleon. All right, that's done. I'll just put you on auto now. Relationship go up. Happiness -5 now. Be great to get some more luxuries from these people too. Workboat done. I should probably get some happiness buildings where I can. Oxford, I guess someone's still building university. Rio, right. You've got some trade coming out of you. Although I'm also just wondering about making sure we get our culture production up as soon as possible. Our money's not great. You know what? Let's get the market. And then this workboat. Interestingly, it's not even advertising that I should recommend this. I guess because it wouldn't be working this anyway. I could just put you on Explore for now. I don't think there's a sea resource. I mean, down in Sao Paulo, actually. But let me build you here. We do need another fishing boat. Okay, no one wants a trade route. No. Utrecht has the caravansary, so I think it would be better. Hopefully it can reach Orleans. Let's find out. Let's go and send you here. And once you get the market as well, your trade routes will be worth even more.
I
Hello,
find
compass.
the great thing in this world is not so much where we stand, as in what...
Fishing boats plus 1 gold is kind of nice. See, trade routes plus 1 trade route as well is actually really huge. Oh, you get the extra range. You can actually reach a lot of stuff. Okay. Let's sort for... I mean, highest science delta or science might be nice. Right now, we shouldn't trade with Egypt. Well, although they're not a threat. You know? I think I kind of just need like most money. Paris at plus 14 is pretty good. Yeah, we need cash money because we weren't turning that much of an extra profit right now. What do you guys want to happy? Oh, you want to discover natural wonder. Well, that's not going to happen until I get my caravels. Ah, we got beaten to Machu Picchu. Do I chase a few more of these? I mean, maybe no one's building the Petra. It would boost us here in the capital. Right? And extra food and extra production on both these tiles is actually kind of nuts. We don't have a better place to build the Petra. No, it doesn't do floodplains. I mean, I want to get Oxford, but we can't get beaten. Oh, yeah, this is 1 per player. All right, screw it. Let's Petra it up. And let's get the shrine, which will also give us some happy here. Angkor Wat's been built. Yep, all right. Why do I even go for wonders? Tell you what, I'm going to start the Oxford here, plus science. I kind of want to where we've got the National College, right? Because this gives 50% more science. So I'm going to want to build Oxford in Amsterdam. You still have a lot of basic buildings to build, including happiness boosters and religious boosters. Let's do the happiness first. We got some extra cash from the failed wonders. Still no one's looking for any. Great artists. But happiness is about to improve quite a bit, actually. At least stop us from going negative, which will give us a science boost. I should probably get the workshop first to boost your production, and then you can build everything else a lot faster. And yeah, over here, we've got the university, so you can see these tiles are generating tons of science. Hello, great profit. Now, do I actually want to use you to convert things? Or, like there, yeah, but I'm thinking right over here, we're going to build a holy site. For some more passive faith. And some boosts later. I think it's a good investment. You do have some trade routes coming out of here. Actually, let's get the market first. Okay, amphitheater now, I think, is going to be Egypt stole theology from Amsterdam, where we have a defensive spy. All right. Here, can I tell you, like, hey, stop spying on me? Would you? Yeah. I mean, you hate me too much. You don't really care. So yeah, let's do this. Get another strong faith tile. An extra 6 faith is actually kind of a big deal right now. Our faith generation is going to be really poor without buildings that boost faith. Right? Without the pagodas, etc., etc. It's not going to be ideal. Yeah, let's trade there for lots of cash money. Coliseum is finishing now. We got positive happiness. We got more positive happiness. I could have something grow a little bit. A free military unit, which is nice. Well, let's get the temple. Like, I do need the faith where I can get it. Banking would be nice. Capital's busy. Production's not that high right now, mostly because you're tile focused. Hey, thanks for the pikeman. Let's just go and set you up over here. And I'm not sure that warring with France is going to help. You'd like to renew it. Would you do it for incense? Really? If I gave you a gold per turn? No way to make it work. You're just not willing. Would you do 6 gold per turn on your end? No, just the 5. Alright, well, I guess that's going to have to be for now. Still no one's looking for a big cash injection. Antonin and Bananarivo wants my religion spread to it, so we should maybe look at that. They're over there. Would apply a little bit more pressure to Orleans as well, which is
Joyfully
nice.
to the breeze.
Okay, there's our caravel. You know what? If no one wants my money right now, Sao Paulo, I'm going to purchase a caravel from here. Printing press with the Leaning Tower's pretty good. We could just go to economics and boost a lot of flat money. And the banks are excellent too. What do we need to get scientific theory? Everything there. Kind of feel like scientific theory is how I want to enter the next era. The porcelain tower is the thing we build with rationalism. Now, we're hopefully fairly early. Yeah, this is really good. I want to get this. Okay, so chivalry into banking into architecture. And then probably what we do is then we go into scientific theory. Yep, okay, that seems okay to me. Petra in 1 turn. For the memes, Caravel, head straight west. Ideally, I'd like more than 1. Hey! And then, yeah, more culture later, too, is very spiffy. Ooh, there we go. Some land there. I feel like this trade route should actually be in Utrecht. What we should do is we should work to convert Utrecht. Because if we're going to run trade routes out of you, we want you to spread the religion. Opera House, nice. Granary. I mean, ultimately, we kind of want the food growth. We got to avoid growth on everything. Hold on. I think I can go. I'm going to go and cancel all these. We'll probably will toggle from time to time. But whoever grows, that's fine. I might not worry about the food boosters, though. Let's just get the Opera House. We are going to have to figure out some good places for the Writers and Artists Guild. We don't have the religion yet, so I'm not going to spread it there. No one wants a trade route. No, okay. So I'll just go for maximum money, and we get the mutual amount of science. Open borders is fine. Yeah, let's keep a really good relationship, buddy. Hey, Maria of Portugal. Hello. Would you like some wine for your for your cotton? Nice. And how about actually, let's get some embassies. Lovely. I will probably be selling these things. I'm just kind of waiting to in case we just find another couple people real fast. We must have run into one of their ships over here or something like that. Okay, market is done here. Yeah, probably the harbor. We do some trade routes from here. Although, I don't know if that'll be the primary source of them. Okay, I'm going to get the Writers Guild. And maybe the Artist Guild there as well. We might get you to run some specialists for some great person focus. Market is done, which is good. Let's get the workshop. You need some production. Oh, hello, Barbarian Encampment. I think we'll skirt around the south here. Hopefully not take any random bonus damage.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Okay, I haven't... You know what? I probably should have sold that right away. Let's go for 7. Would you do mutual open borders? Really? All right. You're willing to sell it to me. I guess you're not interested in mine. It's possible you don't actually have ocean travel. So you don't actually care about accessing my tiles here. That's possible. So yeah, Sao Paulo, I think, is going to be the place where we're going to need to send some trade routes to come out of. And then hopefully you can reach Lisbon. I can't remember if we need to clear the fog of war first. Is Lisbon not on the coast? It is on the coast, but on the far side. Egypt stole guilds. God damn. Hello.
Nyukamikani pachakutik.
Yes.
Kakunapaga.
Pearls for copper. Nice.
Ajipacha.
And how about some mutual open borders? No.
Nyukanchimi.
Come over here. What is that in the sea? Is that the pyramids? Yeah. Yeah, with the golden tip there? Yep, okay. Egypt. Do I just have to wipe you out? What's going on here? I think a larger tech differential might make it easier to get spied on. I don't remember. But it sort of feels like maybe a thing. I can't buy a cargo ship, hey? No, okay. May save up for that. I'm going to say that, and then we're going to have... every city-state is going to start asking for money all of a sudden. Because that's the way it seems to go. But yeah, we should hopefully be able to cargo ship over here. And set a trade route to Cuzco. It's a little scary because we could get plundered here. Could send a couple of military units to try to clear this. Because this guy will probably spawn ships. And that's really not ideal. I don't remember. Is there a wonder in Civ V that stops your trade routes, or at least your cargo ships, from being plundered by barbarians? I felt like there was. I might be getting confused with Civ VI. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking, well, if I'm at peace with someone, then they don't plunder my stuff. I don't know. How are we doing militaristically? Military might... Okay, we're only 4th. Now, that is the Incas. But theoretically, Napoleon might have more troops, so I don't think I want to pull my troops over here. We don't know where he is on the chart. All we know is that Egypt has the least. We're actually below average. Yeah, we might need to build a few more, but maybe I can just do that with some ships, which actually seems relatively relevant. Oh, Colombo's a mercantile city-state. They'd be really nice to be friendly with. Everyone wants marble. We don't have a search in Civ 5. In Civ 6, we do have a resource search. I don't think there is one in 5. I'm just trying to see if there's any chance we're like one tile off of marble somewhere, but I think the answer is no. Well, that's too bad. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in here. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. Really liking how this game is going. I feel like we're in a pretty good position. There are a couple of wonders that we did semi-try for, and it would have been nice. Egyptian missionary. Yeah, see, that I don't appreciate. We really need to get our faith production up. Oh, one thing, hold on. If they did spread this... beliefs, sort by... Can I not sort by... Oh, there we go. Sort by religion. You have buildings? Okay, purchase land units is nice, but it's not really real. Because if they have a building, no, they don't. Was it Catholicism that had 2? Buddhism has 2, cathedrals and pagodas, but something has mosques and monasteries. Yeah, Catholicism. Either one of these, if they spread here, what you could do is you can faith buy the buildings and then switch to religion later. It still keeps those buildings there, unless I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong. And that's really good. Oh man, we would have loved maybe a little canal city right here. This is a long way around for anything from this bay. But we'll have to accept what it is. All right, folks, we'll put the cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.